Okay, so for this deep dive, we're jumping right into a listing that I have to say really caught my eye. It's listed by Walter.key at Epique Realty.
Hmm.
We're looking at 140 Southwest Citrus Avenue in Keystone Heights, Florida, 32656.
Right.
And the price is $79,900, which that sounds amazing. But then you look at the pictures and, well, there are no walls.
Yeah, that's the first thing you notice. There are no walls. And that's because we're not looking at a normal house here.
Not at
We're
all.
looking at a shell. It's, a 1952 build that's been taken right down to the studs.
It says gutted to the studs and floor joists. I
I,
mean, literally. You see a skeleton of a house. My first thought is, that's a money pit.
See, I think that's the common fear. But a real renovator or someone with vision, they see that and they see an opportunity.
A gift.
A gift. How so?
Well, think about the worst part of any big renovations, the
Oh,
demolition.
absolutely. The mess, the cost,
Yeah.
the dumpsters. Exactly. It's dusty, it's time consuming, and it's expensive. You're talking 10, maybe 15% of your whole budget just to tear stuff out.
So what you're saying is that work has already been done for you. That's baked into the price.
That is precisely it. You get to skip all of that, and more importantly, there are no secrets.
What do you mean?
In a normal flip, you pull down drywall, and that's when you find the nasty surprises. The termite damage, the old leaks. Here it's all exposed. You see every stud, every joist before you spend a penny on building.
Okay, that actually makes a lot of sense. So for that 79.9, you get the lot, which is almost 9,600 square feet, and this blank canvas.
A 1,022 square foot canvas. Originally, it was laid out as a 3-bedroom, 1-bath.
But with no walls, you're not locked into that 1950s floor plan, are you?
Not entirely. I mean, you can't go crazy. It's still a small footprint. But you can definitely rethink the flow. There are a couple of key features, though, that you'd want to design around.
You mean the fireplace. I saw that. It's this great big masonry wood-burning fireplace right in the living room. It's surprisingly intact.
It anchors the whole space, doesn't it?
Yeah.
But the real game changer is what's above it,
The loft.
the loft. Most little Florida cottages from this era are just, these low, boxy ranches.
Yeah, very flat.
But that loft space, which you can see so clearly with the joists exposed, it adds a whole other dimension. It gives you verticality, volume. It makes the whole place feel bigger.
So you have these really good bones, the fireplace and the loft. But let's talk location. The listing calls it the heart of Keystone Heights. Is that just real estate speak?
No, in this case, it's pretty accurate. You're just off the main street, and this is the one thing you can never renovate, right? The location.
True.
And it's walkable. Not city walkable, but lifestyle walkable. You can walk to shops, restaurants, and this is the best part.
Mm-hmm.
Lake Geneva's Keystone Beach.
I love that. That really speaks to that old Florida charm they mentioned, just walking down to the local beach.
It's a whole vibe, but it's also practical. You're about 15 minutes from Stark, maybe 30 minutes out from Gainesville or Palatka. It's pretty central.
And what about the big lakes for boaters?
Oh, yeah. You're barely a 10-minute drive from the public boat ramp on Lake Santa Fe.
And that's a huge lake, almost 6,000 acres.
Exactly. So you have the small, charming beach for a quick walk and the massive lake for a full weekend on the boat. It's a perfect base camp.
So to sum it up, a 1952 frame, great location near the lakes, under 80 grand. This is a classic sweat equity play.
It is, but let's be clear. This is real sweat. This isn't just painting and new floors. You're doing everything. Plumbing, electrical, insulation, drywall. It's a ton of work.
A serious project for a serious visionary.
Absolutely. But the payoff is you get the character of a 1950s home with the guts of a brand new build.
A blank canvas. So that brings me to a final question for you, for our listeners. You buy this place, this 1952 shell with its classic fireplace and that cool loft. Do you go all in on restoration and make it a perfect 1950s period piece? Or do you take that raw, open framework and build something totally modern and unexpected inside that classic Florida cottage exterior?